Friends, I watched a Telugu movie, GAAYA PADDA SIMHAM, which translates to an injured lion. Just imagine what might an injured lion do. It will get angry, it will seek revenge. I thought by looking at the title, it might be an out and out action thriller, but I was misguided by the title. Please don't get misguided. It is an out and out no-brainer comedy, friends. And of course, our hero Tarun Bhascker is GAAYA PADDA SIMHAM. He is mentally annoyed due to something which happens to him and he seeks revenge. The entire story surrounds the revenge plot, and the concept of revenge itself is so damn silly in the movie, friends. What to tell, like kuch bhi. Then from somewhere, from a different corner of my heart, I started appreciating the idea of creating such a revenge plot there. Just watch the movie. I'm not going to give any spoilers. This revenge story, which is said, looks very silly on the papers and also on the screen. While you can appreciate that it's a new idea on the paper, something different has been tried by the director. It is connected to three subplots. One subplot is that of our hero Tarun Bhascker, who is an engineer by profession, who is the head of the revenge plot in this movie, who is a confused character, who misunderstands everything whatever the other person tells to him, and his way of understanding itself creates situational humor in the movie. Tarun Bhascker also has given a good performance. Now, the next subplot has yet another character, Chakravarthy, who is a gangster, who is a crime lord, who gets connected to our Tarun Bhascker story, and he becomes a part and parcel of the revenge story as well, and that is really hilarious. Chakravarthy gets a good screen space, and I loved watching him after a pretty long time in such a lengthy character. And just again, I'm not going to give any spoilers. His character in the movie has been connected to yet another most popular character in the Indian cinema, and that itself is not only a pop reference, not only a spoof, but it generates some fun moments. And Chakravarthy, in spite of being a gangster, is under psychiatric evaluation. Subplot number 3 and character number 3, Sree Vishnu. We know that he has a unique comic timing. His thread has less time space. He is an aspiring IAS officer. He wants to achieve big, but his father is in his pathway. He wants his son to adapt a family profession, which is becoming a sorcerer. Witchcraft and black magic is their family profession. And that episode also has a fantastic popular reference, friends, that is also hilarious. And he also gets connected to the revenge story of Tarun Bhascker, and how these three different subplots merge and overlap, creating chaos and comedy of errors. That is all about the movie GAAYA PADDA SIMHAM. And if I'm rating this movie a little higher, friends, it is due to the pop culture references. Of it, I don't remember which movie has so many pop culture references. It is not only pop references, but in fact pop culture references play not only cameos but also extended cameos in the movie. Pop references to Telugu films, Hindi films, and so many. Just watch for that. That is the strength of the movie. If you know the pop cultures, if you have watched many movies, you will understand. Otherwise, they are simple dialogues. The dialogues have rich pop culture, and that is the movie heavily relies on the comedy generated by pop references. The movie also has spoofs. It also pokes at its own characters, at the Telugu film industry, and in general the film industry, and many more areas. The movie entirely banks on its three subplots, the revenge saga and the comedy of errors created therein, and for most of the part, it works out if you have left your logical thinking brain back at home. That is one criteria where you fit in to watch this movie, is don't expect anything from the movie. Leave your logical thinking brain at home, just go there and watch the movie and you are entertained. Faria Abdullah and Manasa Chaudhary look beautiful on the screen. They acted as extended fillers in the movie. They did not have plenty of things to do in the movie. They did a decent job. Kashyap Srinivas and Vishnu OE also have filled in their filler spaces in a good way. They add to the humor of the movie. Kashyap Srinivas is also the director of the movie. I appreciate him for coming up with innovative idea, and the treatment given to the movie is sillyfully good. Final verdict, friends, in GAAYA PADDA SIMHAM, I loved the scattered fun. The entertainment it provides. There is nothing in the story. The comedy is silly, but it's a fresh attempt, fresh take on a different type of comedy. I mainly enjoyed the pop references. Finally, GAAYA PADDA SIMHAM is an enjoyable no-brainer. I would have gone with a 5 or 5.5, but for the pop culture references and a few comedy frames which are genuinely loved and laughed at, I'll go with the 6.5 or 10 for GAAYA PADDA SIMHAM. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, can you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with another movie review. Until then, take care. Goodbye. Namaste.